Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 35 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Today we'll be continuing my exploration of the lower city. I kind of have a goal set in mind of where I want to go. I would like to make it to the Steel Watch Foundry, and if there's time, get to the Counting House and knock these two quests out. Last time, I went into the Blushing Mermaid in search of Laura's daughter, and I eventually found her upon discovering that Auntie Ethel had somehow revived herself. So there was a hag underneath the Blushing Mermaid, and she ate the child and was trying to raise a new hag inside of her, and that was all kinds of messy, and took her down yet again, freed the child. What a traumatic experience that must have been. But then we came up and went into Facemaker's boutique, where we encountered the assassin that had been killing all the people off the list. We took him down there, rescued Figaro in the process, and we now have the password to get to the Ball Cultists Tribunal. So that's something we could do now and just like go after Orin right away. We also have a new quest to help the hag survivors. I guess we would just go over there and tell them that we killed the hag. And apparently this is the gate to the upper city. When we walked onto this bridge, we started getting earthquakes, and the brain is up there, I guess. And we are not ready to go up there. We have to take care of Gortash and Orin, I believe, before that. So let's keep working on stuff here. Do some more exploring. What's down here? Anti-hag support group, rat trouble, stay tonight, the elf song.
That graffiti. It almost looks like it was done in my hand. Did I do this?
So this graffiti done by Shadowheart.
That graffiti from before. I never thought I'd see it again.
Why did it stand out?
Well, I think I was the one who did it. I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this? Years? All the time I spent training, hidden away from the world. I think I must have wanted to leave my mark somewhere. Just to prove I existed. Even to myself.
Okay, we talked to her again about it? My character model being so big.
Baldur's Gate. It's amazing how a place I don't truly remember feels so familiar. Just wandering the streets is causing little things to come back to me. Just the barest crumbs of memories, but still. I suppose when you're famished, a crumb is a feast.
What stands out the most?
Honestly, and don't laugh, it's the smells. I never thought I'd be so glad to be greeted by the waft of docks and alleyways. It doesn't dredge up any specifics, just a feeling I can't quite define. But it's a comforting feeling, all the same.
Alright. It probably doesn't help that I'm wearing this massive armor, like helping me block the other characters. I've been watching somebody play like a gnome character that's super tiny, and that character is not blocking any dialogue that's built into the game. It's so small. I can't climb up this, can I? No. Alright, so nothing else down there. What do we got with this building? Ellerothan Residence. Check the mailbox. Harper report, no leads. We can go in. Close the door. This is not showing stealing where I had to take stuff here. In that case, lockpick this chest. Let's see what we got going on here. Like overgrown with vines. Letter to Ryan. I guess Rion is Jahira's child. So I'm gathering from this. Vegas Ree, who wrote this note, assures Rion that his mother will be fine. Well, I know how that turned out. A loose plank. Unsent sending. A short note marked up as a professional sending. A magical message of up to 25 words, intended to find the recipient wherever they might be. This copy was never given over to a cleric for delivery. No, I don't know what to do, so come back and tell me, or I'll come find you. Death will not protect you, idiot. Okay. Battle plans. Go for the eyes. Okay. Okay. Backdoor key. Jahira's study door. So if Jahira have survived, she'd probably be here.
That might be worth a look.
What do we got here? A pin slot on the side of... I have it! No, I don't. What did I do with the pin? I wonder if I kept it. Go to camp. Maybe I put it in my camp chest. Yep, I do have it. Then leave camp. So now, take the engraved pin. I got this from the Underdark Forge area. Insert. Okay. Jahira's hideout entrance. Frosted orb. Whoa. This thing is immune to damage. Let's see if I can piece this out. If I were to shoot it with cold. Okay. This one would be fire. Firebolt's also a cantrip. Good. Lightning. Ethertless has that. Shoot a witch bolt. Okay. And then oozing. I think that would be poison. Do a ray of sickness. Right on. Simple enough. Alright, inside here. Big heavy chest.
A trap. Time to dance.
Uh-oh. A trap? Where? Right here. On some loose planks.
Oh dear.
More traps. Oh, there's a door behind that. Okay. Well, we can lockpick it. Just open the door. Display case. Rite of the Timeless Body. A confused spread of cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hand, seemingly over years. Neat notations impose order on the chaotic sketches, describing some manner of druidic ritual, its purpose unclear and its practice incomplete. Belm, very rare scimitar, and Staff of the Ram, knocks back creatures once per turn. Okay. Display case, Khaled's Gift, Wisdom +1, Khaled's Aid. While wearing Khaled's Gift, Jahira cannot be cursed. This is 10 healing once per long rest. Okay, so what I really got from this is a bunch of stuff I can sell for a bunch of money. That was a fun little find. I should short rest, make sure I have my spell slot.
I'll fill that one later.
Holding onto that pin actually proved worth it, which is crazy. A final warning here to the Harpers from the Flaming Fist that they do not require the assistance of any private citizens. And there's just not a person in this house either. Somebody named Theodore was set to look after Jahira's children, Rian and Jord. Rian and Jord. Okay. Try and remember those names. A harp-shaped pin in here. That's kind of sad. I wish I actually would have had to bring that pin in order to get down there. That makes it feel a little bit less cool. Alright, I looted everything I could out of there. If there are no Harpers, I might as well make the best use of their stuff as I can. Alright, there's two people right here.
I'm sorry. I don't think I can help you. I'm not fit for service.
Okay.
He's a lovely man, Simon, but he's seen better days. Please, try not to disturb him.
Alright. So I didn't need the backdoor key, but I have it. There's something up here. That could be like the House of Grief. What do we got up here? Janeth's estate, Tarhun Nemonis.
Welcome to Lady Janeth's celebration of the arts.
Are you an artist yourself?
Decidedly not. I have more to do with dust brushes than paint brushes. I am Lady Janeth's butler.
Who is Lady Janeth?
Lady Janeth is a dedicated patron of the arts. She doesn't care for status or wealth, human or dragonborn. If you have talent, she'll nurture it. Today's event is a public showing of many fine pieces she has commissioned.
I have information concerning Lady Janeth's fiancé, Oscar.
A delicate matter. You will find Milady upstairs.
Okay, so I'm free to enter here. Haven't saved in a minute. Doorman Fubs.
Enjoy the party, sir.
There's a whole party going on here.
I came all the way from the upper city for this little viewing of hers, and she's holding back on us. I know for a fact she has an original Yap's word hidden away. I've seen it.
I'd recognize those mischievous eyes anywhere. The great art dealer Vlemin. I love your work. You must be here incognito, scouting new talent. Fear not, your secret's safe with me.
Right.
Don't you know not to interrupt your betters?
Oh. I almost said words.
My apologies, sir. I must continue serving from the kitchen.
Okay. I can go through these doors.
Say that again, you. Give me back my gold. I spent half my fortune on that bloody painting of yours.
As well you should have, because it isn't a counterfeit.
Then you leave me no choice, sir. We settle this outside now.
Okay. They have calmly walked outside.
Big mistake, Garan. This ends only one way.
With you paying me back. Say you'll return the money, and we can both leave alive.
I simply don't have it. You see, I spent it on a real painting.
Oh, you've mocked me enough, Delaware. We begin in 3, 2...
Oh boy. Let's see. Oh no.
My laundress had better get this blood out.
Oh man.
Garan should have left it alone. He never did know when to accept defeat.
Okay. Lady Janeth is upstairs. I gotta find more stairs up. Maybe through these doors. Aha! Here we go.
A new face. How wonderful. Always good to see fresh interest in the arts. Please, enjoy the day. Just don't touch anything.
I think I met your fiancé, Oscar.
You did? Well, finish the thought. Where is he? What happened to him?
I don't recall what happened here. Maybe it was a body I found on the Risen Road that had been devoured by the gnolls there. I'm gonna say he's captured and enslaved by the Zhentarim.
And you just left him there. Anything could have happened by now. Oh, my poor Oscar. However will I bring you home? You must excuse me.
Okay.
You've shamed House Janeth and me for the last time, Bailey. You're awkward, slow, and your tunic is buttoned wrong. Who the blazes? Ah, sorry, sir, but this is a staff area. Whatever a guest might need is available downstairs.
Is it the way of House Janeth for upper staff to abuse lower staff?
With all due respect, sir, I've been Chamberlain of House Janeth for almost 10 years, and I think I know my duties. Bailey here has earned a severe reprimand, and as it's the third one this 10-day, he's out. Bailey, you're fired. You have 5 minutes to collect your things and get out the door.
Bloody hells! What am I going to tell Gladys? Oh, she's going to kill me!
Okay.
Why does Tarhun hire such people? They're clearly incorrigible.
So an even upper floor, display cases. So this is where all the good stuff is probably at. Oh, there's even higher up? There's a 5th level to this place?
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Right, I'll be on my way. Okay, we were kicked out.
I'm sorry. I think I need a moment.
Okay, so we can't talk to Janeth anymore. A chef?
You shouldn't disturb painters at their easels, and you shouldn't disturb chefs in their kitchens. Art requires focus.
Okay. I don't know what he threw over there.
How's life in the kitchens? Just a bit of harmless workplace gossip. We all do it.
If you're hungry, go to the kitchen. I'm on a break.
Alright, someone got killed and missing fiance. Anything back here? And climb up to access that room that was hidden or blocked off. I don't think I ever went in that room. Let's see. Janeth's estate. Contractor's record. Concealed sliding door, making it more secret. Interesting. Your new ring. The glitter gala. Made wedding ring. So there is, per this, sliding door to cubby in atelier. I don't know. It's a French word for workshop. A chest down here as well. There's a ring, some gold. There's actually a path all the way around the house. Iron fence, doors here, leads. Art show schedule. Okay. Okay, this feels like a whole different part of the estate. Orders for staff. If the blow is unclear, bring your concerns to Mr. Mercer. Mnemonis. Okay. Chamberlain Mercer is now down here looking at me. Save. Okay. Oh, there was a path up here. Okay, so I had previously gone up here. That's where... Okay. Yeah, and he kicked me out. Sure, fine. I'm gonna lockpick this gate so I can get out of here. And I'll close it behind me. Alright, might as well. Just go up here, see what's going on.
Are you looking for ghosts too? Not sure what to make of it all, to be honest. If you're looking for ghosts, you can be sure there's absolutely none of those here.
Okay.
Oh, gods. I can feel them all around me. Ghosts, like a horrible slimy breeze.
Huh.
Stand back. I can't have laymen disrupting the ephemeral intricacies of the spirit field.
Sure.
Pardon my singing. That lullaby's been stuck in my head since... Oh, funny. I can't recall.
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
What are you looking at?
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvelous creature. Inquisitive and nut-crazed.
You'd get on well with someone I know called Halsin.
Halsin? Is he of the Feybergs? The candelabra makers?
He's a druid, so I doubt it.
Perhaps it was Hagrin. Wonderful craftspeople, but truly terrible deal makers.
Are you feeling well? You seem distracted.
Oh, just tired, I suppose. It's been quite a long day. Or at least I think it has. You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you?
Can't say that I do.
I see. It must have just slipped my mind. These things happen.
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories.
Reminds me of Shadowheart. Had her memories sealed away. See what you can learn from his thoughts. Roll a 5. I need the guidance to hit 4. It did not. I got 4 inspiration. Might as well. 18.
The man's mind is a stream of fragmented thoughts, each brushed away by another before it can take purchase.
Marvelous day. Not a care in the world. Moira would have loved this garden. Wait, who's she?
Do you know someone called Moira?
Moira? Yes. No. I don't know. I think I remember a face, smiling, young, then older, then ill, then... No, I don't think so. You must be mistaken, friend. I don't know anyone by that name.
What do you remember?
Well, I remember I was sad, but in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore. And I came from that building over there. They were very nice to me, seemed very helpful. Though, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place.
Is there anyone you can go to? Anyone who could help?
There must be, you would think. You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps. Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case.
Okay. Investigate the House of Grief. Very disoriented merchant. We should find out what happened to him. Maybe they'll have answers inside. Grief Guard Afara? Yeah, we got an autosave here.
Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help. You
Shadowheart.
are in the right place.
Talk to her.
You! Enter at once. She has been awaiting you.
Might be a pretty big area for all I know. Do a real save here. 113 hours. This game is so massive. And let's lead with Shadowheart. Mary?
Welcomes you and stands ready to ease your troubles. Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time.
I met a man who'd been robbed of his memories. Your handiwork?
This is a place of healing. Anyone who partook in our methods did so willingly, and left with a smile on their face, freed from their troubles. Would you accuse a surgeon of robbing a tumor? I think not.
Let us pass.
As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you.
The mapping of the what?
This is the House of Grief. We strive to help those whose hearts have grown heavy, be it with anger, melancholy, grief, or treachery. Submit to the mapping and reveal what lurks in your heart. If you consent, follow me. If you do not, leave.
The mapping of the heart.
You're supposed to guard the door. No more slacking, or I'll report you to her.
Sounds like there's
Welcome, friend. Your burdens are soon to be made as light as a feather. Trust me.
Okay, and then talk to him with Shadowheart.
The apostate. Even more wretched looking than the rumors claimed.
Yeah, we're definitely leading with Shadowheart here.
You may enter.
Okay. Investigate the House of Grief. We made it to the back room. We should have a look around. Yeah, investigation failed. There it is. The torch thing? Oh, no, there's a button. It was being blocked. Okay. Aha! Exposed secret entranceway. Cloister of Somber Embrace. Interrogation training. Infiltration training. The cloister. We don't have a key for this. Let's go ahead and open the doors then. Unlock them. I feel like Shadowheart wouldn't just go exploring every nook and cranny. We're gonna barge in here. 500 XP.
I remember this place now. A whole stolen childhood spent in these halls. The Mother Superior must be close. Soon this will all be over.
We'll see. Century. Bedrich.
Keep going. Mother Superior will deal with you.
Okay. Cool door. Viconia Devere. There's a bunch of people here. Do a save here. Okay.
They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Shah. How she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Shah's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact, and I can at least make this quick.
Enough.
Oh yeah, they wanted the artifact.
I don't answer to you. Not anymore. I'm here for my family. That's right. I know what you did. And it's not going to be quick. Not for you.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself. And you squandered it.
Keep silent.
You there. Surrender this one to me now, and you can consider Lady Shah's forces your allies in the battles to come.
Never.
As you like. Lilala! For Shah!
Well, just a car with 150 HP. There are a bunch of them. Let's examine her. Affected entity can't be targeted by enemy attacks or spells. However, it can still take damage from spells that influence a larger area. Condition ends if the affected entity attacks or harms another creature. +2 to armor class, just 20. +2 to saving throws. Whenever you take radiant damage, reflect it back at your attacker twofold as force damage. Shar's ardent favor lets her chosen disciple regain 7 to 56 HP every time they use their channeled divinity. There is one temporarily hostile, Lamona, the one furthest back here. Okay, alright, I want to jump with Karlach, but I can't harm here. I can run up in here, and I can deal damage with a cleave. I did some radiant damage there. And then I throw fire kind of behind here. Our path is interrupted. I gotta throw it slightly to the side. Okay. Extra 4. Okay.
I am Lady Shah's instrument. I know your
Wolves.
The unknown father, offering an embrace of fang and claw.
Target outside normal range. Move forward a bit. I do have advantage here. Only 80% chance. I do have the lucky, so we do this. Take the crit. 59 plus 7. He's down to 35. We'll just leave him there. Let's see what these guys do. Overwhelming grief on 3 targets. Reroll that. And then a dash. Alright. Bone chill on Karlach. Missed. This is the one I don't think I want to kill if possible. Shadowheart's turn. Karlach was blinded there. I want to do level 5 Spirit Guardians. 5 Spirit Guardians. Necrotic. Yep. So that hits that one. Come up here, tiny bit further. 10 damage, and backed out of it. Okay, in turn. You gotta adjust the car. Went after Karlach. Ow! Did a lot of damage to Karlach. Karlach has a ton of HP though. Dashes in. Ooh. 35 damage on that one. So what I want to do now is extra Eldritch Blast, disadvantage to dark. Okay, how about we instead, what if we put a fireball? Or what about, no, we don't want the flame strike, that does radiant damage. We're gonna jump right here. There we go, fireball. This hits the big target. It doesn't show that it's targeting Shadowheart, so it's gonna hit here. Path interrupted for some reason. He can't target up above that. I could hit Shadowheart with it just to make sure this Viconia goes down. I could also do the Call Lightning. I can't put it in here. Ooh, what if I got... Oh, I can move more. Let's go up here. This hits... Doesn't look like it hits Shadowheart. I think it hits myself. I don't want that either. I can't target inside the darkness. There. Knocked her out. So she can't have gone down then. I want necrotic resistance. In turn. Alright. Blind. Coming darkness. Yes, dash in. Karlach bone chilled. Becoming darkness save on Ethertless.
Lady Shah's will shall be done. Sure as night shall fall.
Okay.
Lady Shah's will shall be done.
Spirit Guardians. Oh, went after Asterion. More dashes. Okay, we took damage from Becoming Darkness. I can't heal. I want to attack this Justiciar. And again. And then get the rage out. That's all I can really do in turn. Now here, do I bite or blink? I think I blink out of that. Take the Misty Step out here. lure them into Shadowheart if possible, because that ring is going to do work. Do I have a ranged sneak shot? I do. On this Justiciar is probably my best target, because he did like 40 plus damage to Karlach with one hit. So that was 49. I'm glad I put that all in on. We're gonna just leave him there. Okay, the Justiciar dash. Ah. Psionic Backlash. Don't want the overwhelming grief. Reroll it. Good. 12 damage. Bone Chill miss on Etherless. Becoming Darkness save. Bone Chill miss. Yeah. Damage, output. Yep. Ooh. Shield blow. Don't worry about the wolf. Okay. More. More. And more. Yes. Then, let's summon the Planner Ally. Another Diva. Out here. And I can also summon a weapon. Get a halberd. Also over here. Cool. In turn. Yes! Opportunity attack. Crit. Okay, more darkness. Becoming darkness on Shadowheart. Miss on the weapon. Etherless's turn. Can't fire into the darkness. Well, I'm in darkness. I moved out here. I could put a fireball right there. Yeah. One went down. The other's not quite. And then use my gloves to Eldritch Blast. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I got another one of them. In turn. Bone Chill on Asterion. Pushed Shadowheart. Where did that fire come from? Save the Becoming Darkness. More attacks on... Yeah, we're still Bone Shield there. Oh. And blinded, so only 64% on an attack here. 64% on the wolf. I'm gonna move. Nice. Miss. I want to attack this one. There we go. Broke concentration on that darkness. Nicely done. So then Karlach. Again, I cannot heal. Cannot regain hit points. This one has the most HP. Hit that one. Killed it. And I would like to hit this one. Crit, killed it. And then Frenzied Strike here. Okay, 3 enemies down. Just in turn. Asterion. I won't provoke opportunity attack here. I mean, I can bite first. But now I provoke opportunity attack. Well, try it. That's what I thought. Okay, do I got a sneak shot? Ooh, I do on this one over here. Yes. Got it. And then we're gonna run in here. So if they want to come melee me, they better come inside the circle in turn. Yes, indeed. Opportunity attack or shocking grasp. Opportunity attack. Miss. Okay, that one ran up. It's a Bone Chill Shadowheart. Bone Chill Shadowheart, also miss. Shadowheart's turn. So what should I do? I should probably dash and go try and hit all of these up here with the Spirit Guardians. The two biggest trouble are right here, and the two spellcasters that are undamaged up here. Everything else, like these are kind of free kills if I were to just run up here for every one of them. So if I were to dash, I can do that. Didn't quite get this one. Well, provoke the opportunity attack, that's fine. Wow, she actually got hit. Remove those two. Jump up there. There's two more. Broke concentration on the darkness. And then I can move right here. Broke opportunity attack that missed. And now all three of them are in the ring, I guess. That's fine. Halberd attack. Miss. Ethertless. Come over here. And do another fireball and hit these ones. 40 and 21. Offhand melee, can't reach anything. In turn. Psionic backlash. Shadow step. Okay. Fair enough. Bone chill Karlach miss. That's good. Becoming darkness. Opportunity attack. With the poison.
Won't last much longer like this.
Alright, Karlach. You made it. Well done. There's a big heal for you. And go after the Justice here. Here, why don't you come further out of there so you're not blinded. There we go. And then, let's do non-lethal. Oh, did my frenzy wear off? No, I used a heal. Okay, but yeah, non-lethal's on for this one. Attack here. I think that's a kill. Move back there. End turn. Asterion. Must be unarmed or using melee weapon. Okay, so I shoot at this. Turn the non-lethal off. Advantage I have on this one, or on this one back here. Let's shoot that one. Killed it. End turn. Oh, opportunity attack. Oof. You left that one with 4. 36 down there. Only 3 left. Let's cast a Spirit Bolt. Oh, too close. Let's move down. Cast this. There we go. Perfect. Tag that one. And just chill here on top of it. End turn. The weapon. Can't do anything. Ethertless. Can actually get some melees in down here. So, non-lethal here. Nice. End turn. So that leaves the Diva. Or move. Karlach. A hit here. Knocked out. Perfect. Turn that off. And go finish this. And there we go. Okay. Short rest. The Mother Superior has approved me for applied poisons and paralysis training. I'm so proud. Your little Night Mist is going to be a certified venom specialist for the Dark Lady. That will also qualify me to study the basics of sudden esophageal collapse. What fun! You were right, ma'am. What they ask of you as a novice in the cloister, it's just, my heart isn't hard enough to do these things. I had to run out of last 10 days interrogation class to vomit. But now that I'm in, I don't see any way to get out again. Not alive, anyway. I don't even know yet how I'm going to get this letter to you. I'm scared, and the way the Mother Superior looks at me, I think she knows it. Oh, how I wish I'd listened to you. You're Dimbert. Though here they've dubbed me Blue Nail. Note to self, Tuesday's inspection was a disaster. How could I have overlooked the stains on my tunic? Must ask Hyrule where they get that special soap that takes dried blood out of fabric. Strengthening of the sword arm. Melee drills for 2 hours each day, change opponents and weaponry for each round. Bloodletting is acceptable. Indeed, it is expected. Remember, a well-trained warrior has the scars to prove it. Honing of the Archer's Eye. Range drills for 2 hours each day. Targets will progress from fixed to moving to live. Hardening of the Poisoner's Heart. Crafting in theory of poisons and concoctions. For 2 hours each day, pupils shall be dosed with low levels of poisonous substances in order to develop their tolerance. And we've got a Sharon hymn. Okay. Lost Training Hall key. And let's have Shadowheart talk to Mother Superior here.
Finish it. Send me to Lady Shah's embrace.
She still has answers I need.
Make it quick.
My parents. Where are they?
So blunt. Have you forgotten all the interrogation techniques I taught you? Where is the finesse?
Answer me!
They are right through that door in the Chamber of Loss, where they have been all along. You saw them many times, only we made you forget. But they didn't forget. They watched as we molded you. They watched, they wept, they bled, often at your hand. It may not be a happy reunion, but it will be a memorable one.
Such cruelty.
Why? Why me? Why all this effort?
Lady Shah commanded me, and I obeyed. I do not question. I merely act as she wills me to. I had an enclave in Waterdeep, you know. Much grander than this. Shah ordered me to raise it, kill all who followed me, claim they betrayed me, when in fact I slew those who showed nothing but loyalty. Shah had me do that, and I did, to cover my tracks, to usher in you.
What are you talking about?
You became my mission. To take a child of Selûne's and turn her over to Lady Shah. To show that all light fades and darkness will prevail in the end. All this was to make you into what the Dark Lady needed you to be. The planning, the training, those deaths in Waterdeep. It was all to groom you to replace me at her right-hand side. And still you threw it away.
What do you want to do, Shadowheart?
I want to see my parents. And I don't care what happens to this one. She's been in my head long enough already. Do what you like. I know you'll choose well.
What are you doing? Come back and finish this yourself. You owe me that.
Let go, Mother. Embrace loss.
Killer.
I draw near, my lady.
Alright. Fancy shield, personal chest key, handmaiden's mace, poison damage. Set the wearer's strength to 18. That's pretty cool. And a +3 armor class shield. Ooh. Advantage on saving throws against spells. Spell attack rolls against you have disadvantage. Oh wow, that's pretty awesome. Let's see here. How does that compare to this shield? Reeling when a melee attack misses. Astarion doesn't need more armor class. If anything, I give it to Shadowheart. And then we'll need to try and dye it something. And then give the adamantine shield to Astarion so he can no longer take crits. Okay. Stone inscription. Treasured in light, lost in dark. Black diamond.
This goes up after I moved something on the altar.
Patriarch's loss.
Patriarch's loss can open this door. What does that mean? Loss of status? Wealth? No keyhole. Must be another way in.
Pyre of Loss. Turn the lights off. Unless Shadowheart can open it. No. Unless I have to put that diamond back. Dormitory. Nocturne?
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Say nothing.
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shah.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, but with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
Okay, so just talk to her again?
I can still scarcely believe it. You've returned, and the Mother Superior is gone. So much can change, so quickly.
Let me see your wares. 1275. Okay, get rid of the heaviest stuff here. Viconia's priestess robe. I don't think I need this. I don't have anybody that's not wearing armor, so armor class 10. Even if it might look really awesome, I keep my armor class. And then buy some potions. The black diamond I might want to go put back. Alright, I think we're good.
Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
Then actually talk to her.
At least we can talk freely, now that she is gone. What can I do for you?
There's much I still can't remember. Can you share anything with me from when we were young?
Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. It was against the rules, of course. You used to hide him under your robes and feed him from your rations.
Did he have a name?
Nibbles. I suggested Bree, but you were having none of it. She caught you with him. Forced you to get rid of him in front of everyone. To make an example. You always loved animals. But you never let yourself get too close after that. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear, I'm sure.
I don't suppose there are any pleasant memories you could share.
Well, you know that little scar on your elbow?
You know about that? It's barely the size of a pea.
I was there when you picked that up. It was years ago when we were initiates. Some of the others were intent on tormenting us until you showed them the error of their ways. I think it was 6 against 2, and most of them were bigger than us to boot, but you saw them off, all of them. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night. And from then on, they left us alone. Or at least, they bothered us less.
What about the scar?
A collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called Baldur. She came away from it worse than you. She was on the same mission as you. I suppose she won't be coming back. In any case, the Mother Superior soon broke up the fighting, though she didn't punish us. In fact, I saw her smiling. I think she was proud of you.
Anything else?
Just small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there sometimes. We'd talk, play, read, do each other's hair.
A hiding place? Where is it?
Hidden at the back of the storage area. Luckily enough, as quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there. It should be, well, if not how you remember it, exactly as you left it.
From what you said before, you're the one responsible for my hair?
The plait and fringe? Yes, on your instructions, of course. You were very intent on a bold look, I think you said. My hands were cramped by the time I finished, but you were very pleased. I like the new look as well, though. You always did like a dramatic touch.
Are you just going to remain here? There's no need. Viconia is gone.
Remains to be seen. This place is all I've ever known. In time, perhaps I'll venture out there, see what I've been missing. But for now, old habits die hard.
Alright. Interrogation log on a Githyanki disc. Notes detailing a Githyanki captive's torture over a number of days. The captive remains strong at first, but very gradually starts to slip and offer up information about the whereabouts of a mysterious artifact hidden away by Queen Vlaakith. Okay.
To seize the astral prism, no doubt.
Yeah.
Dark Justicia helm. I wanted one of my own so badly. Hard to imagine now.
Jewelry box.
Why do I remember these, of all things? A gift from Solda Nessela, Mother Superior said. Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
High security vault number 8 key.
These are all about me. 40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
She is 40? Years have passed, and still she refuses to be easily molded into what Lady Shar wishes her to be. She questions my teachings, hesitates when she should be pitiless, and longs to venture the world like some guideless animal. So often, her behavior makes a mockery of the name she has adopted, Shadowheart. That Lady Shar believes that she shall one day become the perfect embodiment of her will makes my gorge rise. Have I not proven myself worthy? Did I not sacrifice everything in order to please the Night Singer? I had built something great in her honor in Waterdeep, all gone now. Those who followed me have been embraced, and I am left with honing a child of the Moon Bitch's followers in Lady Shar's right hand. I will not give up. I will remake her, or I will break her. The Night Singer shall know who is her most loyal servant, one way or another. Nocturne's journal. The earlier entries of this journal have been erased or heavily redacted before settling into a normal rhythm. I am Nocturne. I think as her. I see her when I look in the mirror. I can't remember the last time somebody called me by the wrong name. Shadowheart has been swift to gently correct slips of the tongue, and even swifter in challenging those who'd use my forsworn name in malice. I'm lucky to have her as a friend. They took Shadowheart's memories again, more than they took before, but I know what to do now. I know she'll be frightened and that she won't remember much, not even me. I can take her to our hideaway and remind her of herself. I'm getting better at it each time. I love seeing that look in her eyes when she finally remembers me. Why must the Mother Superior do this to her? Why must she grind her under heel like she does to no other? They are grooming her for a mission, and will soon take away her memories again. I need to see her again while she still remembers me. I need to tell her to stay safe, and that I'll see her again. It's been days, and no word. Shadowheart and the others could be alive or dead. Even the Mother Superior does not seem to know. I'm sick with worry. I can't even bear to write anymore. Nothing new to say here after reading the journal. Okay, turn off this light. Crimes of the Moon Maiden by the Interlunar League. Woe unto any who throws their lot in with Selûne. 4 ways she has of pulling the wool over one's eyes. First, she can make you think your husband is a werewolf when he's only forgotten to shave. Second, she's always changing, making it difficult for slow painters to capture her likeness. Third, tides. Absolutely bugger the tides. Fourth, people keep associating the moon with femininity, and frankly, we're fed up reading the same poetry over and over, and it's all that celestial bit Selûne's fault. A self-help book warning against the dangers of self-pleasure. Habits of patriarchs. A manual for Sharan interrogators describing 3 levels of induced stress: emotional, physical, and lethal. It emphasizes eliciting information over punishment and cautions the interrogator against becoming emotionally involved in the process, either sympathetically or sadistically. The armory, oh, there's so much stuff right here. So there's maybe a little hideaway here.
There's a hole back there, behind the crates.
Break this down. With a functioning ladder behind it. Night orchids.
Strange. I don't remember it, but It's comforting to be here.
Hastily written note. She is going to make me look in the mirror again. She is going to take my memories. I do not want to forget who I am. I like flowers. I like animals. My name is... The writing breaks off with a jagged scrawl as if interrupted.
I think I wrote this. It speaks of a mirror that steals memories. Is that how they did this to me?
Stained book. They heap precious pelf upon the altar as if it were nothing. The door wants gold trinkets and baubles of mammon. Gold trinkets and baubles of mammon? Artifact mission agent roster? Halden Darkwood leader. Budug Vrisk close combat. Kirk Deepcroft lockpicking. Drina Covely languages Shadowheart healer. And it's got my characters stuck trying to get this crate of vegetables and they can't. Wonder if I can dimension door. No, like actually stuck. Shadowheart could maybe dimension door. Get Ethertless. Pull him down. Okay, and then the Ethertless. Dimension door. Karlach off of there. Okay. Treasured in light, lost in dark. Patriarch's loss.
Only a Patriarch's loss can open this door.
Do I need to put a real diamond there? That's not a bad thought, I don't think. So that put the black diamond back. Still locked. And Asterion... Wait, can you lockpick it? Well, use the lucky advantage. Give it guidance. Need to get higher than a 10. 20. Okay. Critical success then? Alright, door opens then. Oh man. Okay, go get my black diamond back. Chamber of Loss.
I see my parents. What's been done to them?
Hollow Leafs. Arnell and Emmeline Hollow Leaf. That's them down here. And talk to them?
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No, there is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jan. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
What?
It is not over.
Oh?
See, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you try to step away from me, every time you try to reach for Selûne, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them.
You're a monster, not a goddess.
I am neither. I am nothing. I am the empty room. The dreamless sleep. The shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer. Until you find your way back to my embrace.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
Oh man. Free your parents or get rid of Shah's curse. She wants you to kill your parents? Or just talk to them, see what they wish? I don't think it's for Aetherless to say that Shah wants Shadowheart to kill her parents. See what they want.
I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this was happening until it was much too late. I came to try to put things right.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was. And still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
But I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
This is your choice, Shadowheart. You don't need me to tell you what is right.
I didn't come this far just to give up at the final hurdle. We're leaving this place together. I'm going to take care of you.
Our time has passed, Jennifer. You must not let us burden you.
You're no burden. You're my strength. I think I know where my willful side comes from now.
But...
Hush, Arnell. Jen wants her family. Jen shall have her family. How can we help, dear?
And she freed them.
Get out of this place as soon as your strength allows. There's a camp. You'll be safe there.
Okay, and talk to Shadowheart.
Everything that's happened. Shah, my parents. It's almost too much to take in. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
Okay, a mirror of loss. I found one of these before. I'm gonna save before I dare click this thing.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror. One used by the Sharans to plunder memories from the minds of others.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
Offer a prayer to the mirror. Need a 25. Dark One's own luck with guidance. There's a chance. I rolled the 20? Okay.
You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty.
Gaze into the mirror, intent on offering it one of your memories.
The mirror's emptiness seems to draw you into a stupefying embrace. Your thoughts, feelings, memories, they grow slow and drowsy, drifting away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what?
So what this is kind of doing, I can part with the forbidden knowledge and lose that bonus that I get from the Tome of Necromancy. Or I give up a strength, dex, constitution, intelligence, any of those. Or do a deception roll and invent a false offering to trick the mirror. What do I need there? A 20. I can probably do that. 18? Okay.
To your surprise, the false memory is accepted. It fades from your mind as easily as it was conjured forth. A foreign sensation assails you. For a moment, you do not feel like yourself. A jumble of memories clamor for your attention. They range from ancient to new, but none are yours. Whatever power lurks deeper in the recesses of the mirror has no interest in you. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
So I didn't lose anything there. Okay, I think we can get out of here then. Let's go long rest in day. Yeah. So Shadowheart's parents, are they here somewhere?
That little hideaway that we found in the cloister. It almost felt like I'd found a piece of my childhood. A childhood I don't truly remember. But remember it or not, I felt right at home there. Surrounded by books and night orchids.
Perhaps that's why you liked night orchids. Some part of you remembered them from your little sanctuary.
Maybe. Or maybe I already liked night orchids and I chose that place because of them. The particulars of childhood can grow hazy even if your memories haven't been tampered with. But I felt safe there. I know that much. Well, can you imagine what it would have been like growing up in that place? Endless training, no privacy, facing scorn wherever I looked. I can very easily imagine I needed somewhere to escape to, if I was to survive. Nocturne and I must have come here a lot. We probably had plenty we wanted to hide from. Anyway, I think that little hideaway helped shape who I am, as much as any sermon or training did. Funny the things that influence you.
Right on. Will?
Shadowheart did what was right, knowing she stood to suffer for it. In so doing, she proved what it means to be a hero.
Cool.
Credit where it's due. Shadowheart is tenacious and tougher than I expected. Pain can break anyone, but she bore it well and got what she wanted, even if she's damned herself to a lifetime of that same pain.
Yeah.
Shadowheart looks so happy, doesn't she? She seems, found. In a way she never seen before, even when she was most devoted to Shah. Her folks must be so glad to have her back, and to see who she's become.
Hell yeah. And then let's hit the go to bed. So this is...
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am.
And do you feel anything?
I don't know. For so long I only felt what she wanted me to. Now I have to do it for myself and I feel like I'm drowning.
You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Give it time.
So much time's been lost already. Most of it I can't even remember. And what I do remember, it would have been so much easier to just become a monster. I have my family back. And now I can't even look them in the eye. I don't deserve to be anyone's daughter.
That's not true.
Not even close.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to see me like this.
Alive? Free? Feeling? I've dreamt for years of seeing you like this.
Seeing you as yourself again, Jen. It kept us going all this time.
I can't be your Jennifer. Not as you remember her.
Of course you can.
No. I'd be turning my back on too much. Shadowheart is as much part of who I am as Jennifer. I can't just forget her. That's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light. Don't worry. I'm still your daughter. If you want me to be.
I'll call you whatever you like, so long as you're happy. Arnel?
The Moon Maiden guides and helps us find our true selves. Shadowheart. Daughter.
Awesome. So cool. And even then, there's like different ways that could have gone. And been almost 3 hours, and I've done nothing that I wanted to do in this episode. And we'll talk to Shadowheart again now.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
She doesn't have anything to say right now, so I don't want to leave camp. I don't want to go back to there. I want to go to Baldur's Gate. Okay, the House of Grief. It doesn't look like there's any more that I could have pathed to in there. I could have gone out behind there, maybe. But we accomplished what was needed there. I at least want to make it down here to the Steel Watch, so next time I can do that. So keep pathing down here. What is this house? The Lodge?
Lodge of the Society of Brilliance.
The Society of Brilliance. Okay. I don't know what you think gives you the right to set up shop in our fine city, but Baldur's Gate doesn't want you here. Go back to the Underdark or the Absolute or wherever it is you come from and stop bringing your Mind Flayer nonsense into our city. The Society of Brilliance, eh? Lord Lario?
I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward.
Cool.
Ah, a surface dweller. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you?
I met an expeditioner claiming to work for you. She sought a Githyanki egg.
Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. Once the dust has settled on this whole invading army mess outside the walls, I'll find another contractor. Perhaps they will have more success. Was there anything else? I should really get back to my research.
Say nothing else?
Feel free to explore the lodge. Our knowledge is here for the common good, after all.
So if I tried to talk to him again, could I talk about Omel?
Well met. What can the Society of Brilliance do for you?
Well, why would it kick me out if I can just, like, go back to asking about the other things? I met 2 of your researchers in the Underdark, Blurg and Omelum.
A wonderful research partnership. I'm sure you'll agree. They are upstairs if you wish to share any theories with them.
The Society of Brilliance looks like a library to me.
I assure you, we are as well provisioned an institution as any other you'll find in this city. We simply prefer to keep our wealth away from areas of study. One must stay humble in order to achieve true academic rigor.
Alright, I'd like to become a member.
A most intelligent impulse. But I'm afraid it simply isn't possible. New memberships are on hold for as long as those wretched absolutists are banging on the city gates. It does, however, give you plenty of time to prepare your admission thesis. A brisk 30,000 words should be more than sufficient. Was there anything else?
All right, so they are upstairs. Dr. Moorcomb.
Well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. I don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly.
Sure, the Underdark Collection.
A collection of Underdark delicacies, a salve for the homesick, and food for the intellectually curious.
All right, let's go upstairs then.
So much Underdark strife comes from vying for scarce minerals. I seek to invent new, easier ways to find such ores. From plenty comes peace.
Cool. No one over here. Over on this side? Oh, there's Blurg.
My surface-dwelling friend, how long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else.
Where's Omelum?
In the field seeking further subjects for study, though it has been gone for longer than I anticipated. After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society. Omelum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours. But I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress.
I'll track Omelum down. Where was it headed?
Omelum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls, and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute. I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me, as though even the theory would be enough to put me in danger. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omelum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path.
Have you anything to trade?
Naturally. The Underdark provided us with some most unusual salvage. Plenty to keep an inquiring mind busy.
Oh yeah. Still got all the stuff I gave him. Then there was the Staff of the Ram I don't think I need. The Scimitar +2 can go, as well as Khalid's Gift. Black Diamond, he doesn't have enough gold for that, so we give him this stuff. Oh, that's too much even. Okay, so not the silver stuff. No, I've got something that is just worth a ton here. The Habits of Patriarchs. So that's what we don't give him. Yeah, he had enough for all of it, but this. Why is this so... It doesn't say anything. All right, that puts me over 9k on the gold. That's huge. And I have access back to my dump of random stuff, should I need it. I don't think I do. Cool.
Research on the surface stops during what they call night. I still can't get used to that.
Once I publish my paper proving that it's hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous.
Cool. There's a ladder up. I should check out if there's anything above. A locked chest up here. And my curiosity always wants to know. There's no one up here, so I'm gonna check. Sapphire and some gold? Sure, I'll take that. That book, The Pronunciation of Common or Monstrous Species, A Guide to Pedagogues. Yeah, an extensive guide for pronunciation common to monstrous species. The Society of Brilliance is crazy. That's probably one of my favorite characters in the game. Blurg. Alright, we've got Fist stopped up here.
Pantella's in a mood. Don't get in that Fist's way when she's in a mood.
These common folk need to learn to respect authority. Good thing I'm happy to teach them.
Even before they got those
big metal bruisers. The fists were obnoxious. But now...
I swear, this fist is just trying to provoke me, but I'm not gonna fall for it.
Think I'll just sit back and rest my weary limbs while these angry youngsters sort matters out.
Alright. The Steel Watcher have anything to say about this?
Serve Lord Gortash and the city of Baldur's Gate.
Cool. So this is back where I'd gotten to before. Some kind of train tracks here. So this will be the docks. Got an autosave here.
Oh, this one's corked.
What are you looking at? We're allowed breaks. Contract says so.
Alright. Oh, there's a path down there. Over here. Okay. There's a little park here with a door labeled Keep Out.
Gaudy, and almost never make good poisons.
I used to be the scourge of the hells. Now flowers can make me cry.
Down the stairs and split a chin.
Each their own, I suppose. Although I am right.
There's no cure for a broken heart. But a bit of sunlight and fresh air helps. Sometimes.
Beautiful day, isn't it? Do make the most of it. You never know how many you've got left.
Yeah. Citizens. Save and go in here. Gardener's basement, backpack, thieves' tools, trap disarm kit. Oh, what is that? Was that trapped? Was this a trap or is this some kind of secret?
What's that?
Okay, one there. Break Asterion off. Shadowheart, go stand on the other one. Aha! And then Karlach. We move the crates. Well, that was cool. Is this just sewer access? Abandoned cistern. Death's Head of Baal Nov Shmaz. Nightblade, Acre to Paul. Look at my map here. It is part of the underground, which I haven't touched this hardly at all. And the same thing here. I've poked my nose and I'm going out. Alright, and this over here is closed off. Okay, wind our way down here, and this would be the factory, I'm guessing. I think here is where I will save. And next time we'll see what's going on with these two buildings. We know one of them is a Steel Watch Foundry. And we've got this whole docks bit. And there's still this part of the city. Like, this could be the bank. I don't know. It looks like it's kind of split in sides here. So we'll start here next time with what I planned on doing today. We wound up finding Shadowheart's parents, which was really awesome. Pretty easy battle though, as I imagine most will be at this point after we've reached max level and taken down Raphael. I still don't think anything's gonna be tougher than that. But we're getting closer to going after those stones from Orin and Gortash as well. But that's going to do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.